Our first book is called I Like Myself by Karen Beaumont and illustrated by David Catrow. This book is great for younger readers because it puts the concept of accepting yourself in a more understandable way. It starts by pointing out that kids should love everything about themselves. It highlights more than loving our appearance, but also our personality and what makes us who we are. It emphasizes loving yourself at your best and your worst, and in all moods that we may be feeling. I like that it teaches readers the importance of loving ourselves on the inside as well as on the outside. This children's book is promoting self-confidence and tells children to always be themselves no matter what anyone says. The illustrations are silly and help the readers understand the lesson and story in a more memorable way. The silly nature of the book is very kid-friendly and relatable for the younger age group. Our next book is called Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon by Patty Lovell and illustrated by David Catrow. Molly Lou Mellon was the shortest girl in first grade and had buck teeth that stuck out so far she could stack pennies on them. But she didn't care, though. Her grandmother told her to stand tall and smile big, and the world will smile back with her. One day, she has to move to a new town and is worried what people will think of her. There is a bully at her new school named Ronald who makes fun of the way her teeth stick out and how short she is. But she doesn't care. She listens to her grandma and stacks her pennies as high as she can. What she learns is that she has nothing to worry about and people like her for who she is, even Ronald. I like that this book teaches the importance of building children's self-esteem by always telling them that they are good enough and to be themselves. I like that Molly is a confident character and doesn't let what people say about her bother her. Ronald's character teaches children to always accept people even if they are different from themselves. This book contains dramatic and silly images that make the story more engaging and memorable for the reader. Our final book is called Elmer by David McGee. All of the elephants in the herd look the same except for Elmer. He is a patchwork of colors and was always making everyone else laugh by playing jokes. He isn't happy though and wants to be like the rest of his herd, so he decides to cover himself with berry juice to look like everyone else. When he comes back, no one recognizes him and no one is laughing. So Elmer decides to pull a prank on his herd and scare them, but no one knows it was him and wonders where he is at. When it starts to rain and the juice washes away, his herd doesn't understand why he would cover himself because they already like him for who he is, and not the way that he looks. This book is relatable for children because wanting to change the way you look to seem like everyone else is something most kids have been through. It teaches students that appearance isn't everything, but that people like you for your personality and who you are, not by the way you look. The colorful character of Elmer makes the story memorable for kids and teaches them a great lesson of being confident and loving yourself.